It's going to be really a great boost for culture in the city of Ypsilanti. It's going to open up the DTE building, which is just south of Riverside Arts Center, and I'm looking forward to this beautiful elevator being opened up.
This is a momentous occasion for the Riverside Arts Center. We've been working at this project for quite some time, and this is a little time to celebrate. We'll try not to keep you here too long because there's food in another building and there's a little more wine. But I want to thank a few folks after Barry has had a chance to describe a little history of this project. The first thing is to thank the architect and contractor for this project. Anita Taves at Architects Design Group is here,
right here,
and she is right over here. A labor of love for Anita and the Architects Design Group than a profit center. We had a contract, but we have far exceeded our expectations and her expectations of how much time this would take. It's a very, very complicated project. And she did a great job with all the team at Architects Design Group in putting this all together.
Jenny and Simone.
Jenny and Simone are back here. I'm sorry, didn't see her right. Jenny and Simone are back here, tucked away. They told me I understand that they would have meetings in the afternoon. People would go home and sleep on the problem, the complications of it, and come back in the morning with a new solution. And once they had all those solutions in place, we bid it out, and we had extraordinary good fortune to have Stuart Beal Inc. and the J.C. Beal Construction Company be very low and very considerate to us in our budget. And they did a marvelous job at putting this whole project together. So Stuart is here. I don't know if anybody else. Brad is here.
And one of the first things that we did was we got an architectural study at that time from Mitchell Moab. And it indicated, among other things, that we would need an elevator in order to access the upper floors. So really, from the time we started, one of the things in the back of our mind that we wanted to do was to provide an elevator. It's a very expensive thing, and so what we did is we chipped away at the other things. We put compliant with ADA for the initial few years that we were here, but we really always wanted to make this accessible, and we also wanted to gain the additional 25% of the square footage by putting the stairs and the elevator in. The design group was spacing. This is multiple levels, and none of them match from one building to the other. So that's why when you see the elevator car, it's a two-car elevator, and it opens at various different half levels. And it was a nightmare for them to go through the codes and the stair tread heights and all of that in order to make this thing work, and it works really well. So the other part of this project that we piggybacked onto was that we expanded the theater lobby, and that was a separate project. The elevator project was primarily an MEDC project through the Core Communities Fund, and that was made available because the Water Street project was stalled, and there was a deadline to spend the money, and the City Council allocated those funds to get the elevator done because we had the architectural plans already and we could make it happen in the time the state wished it to happen. Then at the same time, we applied for funds to do lobby and theater improvements, and we were able to have Beal work on that, and we got an economy of scale in terms of getting a good deal on being able to get this area done at the same time while we had everything else torn up.
Contractor design team. Are we there? Are we ready? Okay. So is there 1, 2, 3, start cutting.